Boom! Evil Islands came out in 2000. The year 2000 in Russia. 2001 for the rest of the world. It is the continuation of the series Rage of Mages. Now, it's got a similar... there is a theme between this and Rage of Mages. And I'm not talking about like an actual story theme. I'm talking in fact that all of the videos, all of the cutscenes will occur in a tiny box in the middle of the screen. The rest of the game will be full screen like here. But any cutscenes will be tiny and in the middle of the screen. I apologise for that. You're just going to have to squint. So welcome to the start of a new game. Options-wise, character shadows are on. Object shadows, on. Tree shadows, on. Show blood, yes. Show footprints, yes. Mark a character selection, off. Go on then. Brightness, contrast, gamma. Sound is quite quiet. Get out your reading glasses, everyone. Right, excuse me while I open the volume mixer. Let's just squeak this up a wee bit. Okay, that seems like a slightly better sound volume. Keyboard sensitivity, mouse sensitivity, etc. Difficulty normal, acceleration, accelerate speed, num plus, num sub, excellent. Pause, space, view quests, tab, quick save F5, quick load F8. We can use F1, 2, 3, and 4 to select characters 1, 2, and 3, or all characters with 4. Controls, follow character F, use, steal S, aggressive defensive mode A. Alright, we'll probably have to come back to these at some point when we actually understand the game a little bit more. Casting spells is on the top line of numbers. Cool. Difficulty level, normal. Novice, familiarization mode. Enemies are weaker. Stealth. Oh wait, no, that's novice. This is normal. Requires a high degree of stealth and strategy. Enemy capabilities fully enabled. This is PG-3. Yeah, miss. Right? You would have thought that it would have been slightly better video quality, right? You can change the difficulty level at any moment during the game. Actually, you know what I can do? You know what I can do?
I woke up and could not remember anything.
I can wake up and not remember anything. For this initial video, so with the old game, I could just use two different shortcuts. For this one, I have to go into the damn options to change the resolution, so it's not going to be as easy as it was last time to just quick switch between the two resolutions. But for the very beginning of the game, let's load it up in a lower resolution so that the videos are slightly higher so we can enjoy it. Thank you, Guardian. Or at least enjoy the initial cutscene. Any cutscene after this point will be very small and in the center of the screen, but you know what? We'll just live with it. Big cutscene! Look at it! God, I'm sticky. A tiny dragon gets sent through a portal.
Where ancient ruins perch on cliffs,
Exactly.
gnawed by the seven seas. The myths and legends hide beneath cold quilt of centuries. The granite walls are lone and bare.
You can tell they're evil
Mist
because they're
swirls
shooting
and
arrows
thick. Crumbling turrets blindly
at sweet
stare
little
upon
dragon
the
lads.
mountain peaks.
I assume
The
that's
legend
all.
flies on windborne wings.
Oh, no,
where
troll.
bright swords doth ring, and death infuses arrows sting, flow from drawn bowstring. The day will come, I do believe.
Looks
when
more like a
shadows
seahorse,
come
yeah.
to life.
Seahorse
A
dragon.
voice will urge me, make thy way to time of pride and strife.
It's really loud, right?
If fearless battle calls the bell, rewarded be your feats. with truthful ballad that will tell the world of all thy deeds.
Is that the dragon from that D&D movie? Possibly, yeah. Welcome to Evil Islands. This is the tutorial system. It will appear on the screen from time to time during the introductory quest. Some of the longer tutorials will include several screens. To move from screen to screen, use the buttons at the bottom. Please be sure to read the tutorials carefully. A great deal of very useful information is in the tutorials. Keep in mind that while the tutorials are up on screen, gameplay is paused. I like how they put it in quotes. Most screen elements, such as menus, icons, etc., have a pop-up tip. Placing a cursor over an element for a few seconds will cause the tip to appear. See the last tutorial screen again? Just press the H key. Note the controls described here are default controls. If you change your default settings, some descriptions may no longer be accurate. Each interface screen has its own tutorials. If you wish to display the screen's tutorial, press the H key. Your character is now in a game zone. If you want him to walk somewhere, just click on the point and he will go there. If you double click to the point, he will run there. Note, your character cannot always travel through all parts of the game zone. If you try sending him to a point you can't reach, he'll either go to the nearest accessible point or simply remain where he was. You're not going to tell us why? Alright. Fine. I just like the fact that he's just flat out at the top there.
I woke up and could not remember anything.
Well, congrats. Congrats for waking up and not knowing anything. I'm gonna save. Genius, right? Genius naming conventions. We're gonna have to quit out to then reload in a higher resolution. Oh yeah, that's right. It's Rage of Mages all over again. Except this time, it takes a little bit longer because we have to actually select the correct... Wait. Which size do I want? 1280 by 1024. That's what I want. Sounds like a usual Saturday for you, waking up not knowing anything. Blob, blob, blob. Ah, crisp, clean. Lovely. What's that? Delete the save game. Why? Why does it look like a little campfire? Okie dokie. Here we are. S is this. Use or steal. Steal something from character. Use an item. If you place the mask shape over a live character and click, you can steal things from him, provided he has anything to steal. If you place the hand-shaped cursor over an item and click, you can use that item, if it's possible. Follow a short distance behind a selected character. Nilk, that's because we've just started. Okay, cursor keys apparently are move around. We've got a lovely zoom in, which I do like. Here is apparently the map up in the top right-hand corner. I'll take it. Open and closing the text window. I can open and close the character information. Hit locations, head, arm, body, leg, and leg. Health, 39 of 39. Stamina, 50 of 50. Speed, 1.2 something. And sight, 13 something. Attack 20, defense 15, damage 9 to 13 piercing, I assume? Can we hover over to see more? No, action 16, armor 2, vulnerable to piercing and acid. Spell effects are nothing. Where are you, Zach? There he is.
Yes!
He seems very happy. Camera controls! You have full control over the camera throughout the game. Full control, ladies and gents. You can turn it, move it. I like to move it. Zoom in and out and follow the selected game character. You'll also be able to see terrain and objects throughout the game zone regardless of whether you've already explored them or not, because apparently Fog of War was too hard to implement. To move the camera, simply move the cursor to the edge of the screen or use the arrow keys. To turn the camera, use the right mouse button or the control plus arrow keys. Oh, okay, I see. Del, off for some pirating on the Sea of Thieves. Good luck to you, Squire. Make sure that if you do pick up the Chest of Sorrows, you keep on bailing. Keep on bailing. Why are we David Bowie? Because. Bowie! To track a character, double-click on the character's picture at the bottom of the screen, or press the home key. Note, if you're in tracking mode, when you see a symbol on the top of the character's picture, you might, Note! You're in the tracking mode when you see a symbol on the top of the character's picture. If you manually move the camera, tracking stops. You cannot zoom too far in or out, nor can you set the camera exactly horizontal or vertical. You can, however, get a very detailed view of something by pressing and holding the page up key. This will let you zoom in further. When you release the key, the camera will automatically return to the usual maximum zoom value. Page up, eh? Page up. Well, that's great, isn't it? I'm very glad that we did that. Just wibbles the camera. So we can rotate. If I press... Oh my word! That really spins. That's control and moving. Awkward camera angles. Quests and objectives. To progress in the game, you'll have to complete many different quests. Some are necessary and some optional. These quests give your character additional experience and other benefits. When you receive a new quest, you'll hear a sound and see a message in the text window. Detailed information will also be given in the, quest screen. See the next tutorial for this. More information on this. When you receive and complete a quest, messages appear in the text window currently highlighted. These messages describe the objectives of the quest and other information. To open and close the text window, use the triangle button, currently highlighted at the top of the text window. It's not... Oh yeah, it is. I lied. It is actually highlighted. The information about your quest is shown in the quest screen. Typically, each quest includes several missions and objectives. Some of these will be shown immediately, while the others will appear only after you've completed previous missions. It's not always necessary to complete all objectives in order to complete the quest successfully. To call up the quest screen, use the tab key, or click on the currently highlighted scroll. There it is. In the lower right-hand corner, to return to the game zone, click the button at the bottom of the quest screen or press tab again. Okay. Quests. Here's the quest screen, guys. Gives details. Oh my god. Wow, this is one of those tutorials. It's going to be one of those tutorials, isn't it? Hi, you've just started the game. Here is lists and lists and lists of text. Read all of these text walls, absorb them, and then go play the game. We're not going to hold your hand in any way. We are just going to tell you and then release you onto the game. The quest screen gives detailed information about what the quests are available in the current game zone. It may provide hints as well. Your quest screen is divided into several sections. On the left side is the quest list and briefings. On the right side, you'll see a simple map of the game zone with various captions. See the next tutorial screen for more on the zone map. When you're in the game zone, you can have several quests available at the same time. If you want more details on a particular quest and objectives, click on the quest name. To get back to the game zone, press the V button at the bottom of the screen. You mean the tick. I would call that a tick, or if you want to call it a V, that's fine. That's a V now. In the upper right area of the screen, there's a simplified map of your current game zone as well. The map shows the transfer areas, the approximate location of your quest, and area terrain and some of the local landmarks. Important information Important points are marked as follows. Triangles, these are transfer areas. The green ones are available for use, the red ones are unavailable. Large red cross, here's where you'll need to go in order to complete the selected quest, shown on the left window. Keys, keys show locations of keys. Who knew? Or quest items you need to accumulate in your quest. Solid and dotted lines, these are roads and footprints. No, footpaths. Broad and narrow strips across water, these indicate bridges and fjords. Fords even. Skull and crossbones. These show the locations of magic traps. Red indicates a fire trap. Green an acid. Blue, lightning. Watch a birch call lightning. The map may also show other symbols for particular quests. You may, for example, see pictures of animals or monsters, coffers, sacks, etc. Remember, maps provide lots of useful information, so be sure to take a good look at them before you enter the game zone. Ananda, you are a saltier sea dog than anyone else. And in 96 hours, you will be the swashiest buckler. The swashiest, I say. Ne'er has anyone seen a buckler that swashes as much as you. Okay, next. Your character will receive lots of his quests while talking to other characters in the dialogue zones. Occasionally, however, new quests may appear while he's in the game zone. Some quests must be done in order for the game to advance, while others are optional. Your character will gain a certain amount of experience in each quest. If he was not alone, the experience will be credited to the whole team. Some quests will also bring in monetary rewards. You'll see the value of each quest at the end of its description. I'm just going to get you now. FrasWhar bot. Oh. Oh, stop. Stop! There we go. Every dang time. Anytime I go to try and delete a message in chat, I'll click, and then someone will type something right at that moment. Maybe the islands aren't evil, just misunderstood islands. Okay, some quests must be done in order for the game to advance, while others are optional. Your character will gain a certain amount of experience within each quest, but if he was not alone, everyone will get experience. Most quests are divided into several objectives. Each represents a stage of completion. Some objectives will be available immediately at the start when you receive a quest. You can consider these the first stages. Other objectives... Have I had a stroke? I'm having a real hard time reading this. Other objectives will then appear after you've complete the previous stages. No, it's not me. It is definitely them. Completed objectives are marked with a V on the objectives list. Not a tick, a V. Objectives which, for some reason, can no longer be completed will be marked with an X. Do you think that they just couldn't figure out a way to put the tick into the text? So they were like, V. V looks close enough to a tick, right? Note, a quest might be marked as complete, although you have yet to complete all objectives. It's not always required that you complete all objectives within a quest. Reaching people is our current quest. Entrances to the game zone. Here we have some skulls and crossbones. We know that they're traps. Here's some bridges across water. Here's some smaller bridges across water. The quest is currently reaching people. You cannot survive in a strange and dangerous world alone. It's true, guys. You must find a human settlement. Completion will increase experience by 40. Leave the ruins. If the ruins are anything to go by, there should be people living here, or at least they used to. To find them, first of all, leave the ruins and explore the surrounding area thoroughly. Thanks to Miz, we are raffling off a copy of Throne of Lies, guys. Ruins! This territory got its name from the ruins of ancient structures. While it's relatively safe, You may find yourself in a very uncomfortable situation should you lose your way.
The chosen one! The chosen one has come!
Where are you going? Apparently I'm the chosen one, and I have arrived.
I cannot go through here.
Shut up. Game speed! Set your desired game speed by using the highlighted panel in the lower right-hand corner of the screen. There you go. It's here. I assume that's pause, normal, and extra fast. Normal, accelerated, and pause. There you go. Cool. Plus and minus on, I assume... Yeah, there you go. Quick smart, dear boy. Combat with an enemy. God, they really are just throwing everything at us right at the start of the game, right? Congratulations! You've learned one thing. Now learn another thing. Congratulations, you've learned one thing. Now learn another thing. Occasionally, despite your efforts to avoid combat... What if I don't want to avoid combat? You will encounter enemies. Your character must fight. Enemies do not appear on the screen until your character sees them. To attack an enemy, place the cursor on him. And when the cursor changes to a sword, click! Your character will start fighting this enemy and will continue until the enemy dies. Or I assume I die. If the enemy is moving quickly, it can be difficult to place the cursor on him, so you should pause the game. Thanks. You can issue a character to go and prepare an attack command. This puts him in a fighting mode, and he'll attack all enemies he sees. To issue this command, press and hold the control key, and then click on a destination point. He will move towards this location, fighting any enemies he sees on the way. Congratulations, you learned how to breathe. Now learn how to walk. Go and pause. And now we spin the camera. Like, wow.
You had me at hello.
What up, Dooface? Did home? The home key did something. Yeah, home brings us back. Home on the range. Okay, so we control click, or we can just click on the wolf. Oh! Oh, yeah, backhand him! That's some strong slaps. Oh, taking trophies. Congratulations, you learned how to fight. Now take trophies. You can pick up items, treasure, from your enemies' corpses to use them and sell later. To search a dead body, simply place the cursor over it, wait for the cursor to change shape, and click. A message will appear framed in the text window describing what you've just picked up. Note, collected items go in your inventory. You can only manage your inventory in camp or shop screens. Sorry, inventory. You face how the devil are you, Squire? Healing spell! You can wounds sustained in combat. I can. You too can wounds sustain. You can wounds sustained in combat by casting a healing spell. Apparently. This is done by clicking on the spells. I don't think the localization was done particularly great with this. Your guitar, my fine self, not bad, not bad. A little bit disappointed that I haven't managed to get Metal Gear Acid working, and we're going to have to go to the drawing board with that one. I'm going to have to send back what I just got from Amazon, and probably spend a small... Not an inconsequential amount of money on a proper upscaler, but it's fine, because this is a retro stream, and you know what? It's probably good to have a good upscaler, right? Russian, actually, Leaky. GG, Miz. Nanda, Caboose, Guardian, Miz. Perfect pillage. There are many different spells available in this game because it takes energy to cast spells. No, there's a full stop. Okay. Because it takes energy to cast spells, it diminishes your character's stamina. This is indicated by the blue bar under your character's picture. Not mana, stamina. To replenish stamina, your character needs to rest, standing still and not moving, or fighting. To To cast a spell on a character, click on the spells icon in the bottom right edge of the screen and then click on the character or the character's portrait if the target is one of your characters. To cast a spell on yourself, simply double-click on the spell icon. You can also cast spells via the keyboard. To cast one, guess what you press? That's right, 7. Oh wait, I got that wrong. 1 is 1, 2 is 2, 3 is 3, 4 is 4, 5 is 18, 6 is 6, 7 is 7, and 8 is pi. Note that if you hold down the Alt key while pressing a spell, you will cast the spell on yourself or on the nearest enemy for various damage-dealing spells. I mean, I hope that it automatically chooses whether it's a helpful spell or not. You got Magic Missile and you go Alt Magic Missile, and I cast it on myself. Magic Missile, Magic Missile. When casting spells, don't forget about some basic rules. Each spell has a range. If a character receives a command to cast a spell on a target that is out of range, he'll try to get closer first. Don't expect spells to have an immediate effect. Alright? Would you please stop expecting that? Each spell takes a certain time to affect the target. The time depends on the spell's complexity and the character's health. It is difficult to cast spells with a crippled arm. Is it? I suppose if it's a somatic spell and you've got to have gestures. There you go. Some spells affect targets for longer periods of time, but the effects are non-cumulative. Casting multiple spells... they've changed it, guys. They've changed it. So in Rage of Mages, you could cast multiple walls of fire. Patch tech, mate. That's really quiet. But I appreciate that 100 bits, dude. Thank you very much, Pat Tech. You're gonna lurk. No worries. Enjoy your lurk. Thank you very much for the 100 bits. Have a lovely day. Ciao, ciao, dude. Did you know, Patch Tech, that some spell effects can... some spells affect targets for longer periods of time, but the effects are not cumulative. So we can't double or triple the firewalls, I assume, in this one, which was pretty much an OP tactic from Rage of Mages. Aquamarina! Evil Island's one of your favourite games. Welcome to the very beginning of my playthrough. You can tell it's the very beginning because the game is just throwing tutorial after tutorial after tutorial at me. Saving and loading games. We've taken 7 steps, guys. Time for another bit of tutorial. You can save and load games at any time, either using the quick save feature or the escape menu. For quick save, just use the F5 key. For quick load, F8. That sounds about right. F5, saving game, done. Bosh. And now it's raining.
Yes.
Yeah, he's happy. Okay, apparently if you spin, it's 90 degrees using the control method. Now, what is slightly upsetting is the up-down control, like the tilt control on the camera, is very, very sensitive. I don't know whether there's a way to do...
It does look a little wild.
It does look a little...
But somehow, I think all the people left long ago.
This guy's voice acting is great. It does look a little wild. Depending on the situation, you can put your character into one of 2 modes. Aggressive mode, automatically attacking enemies. Defensive mode, not attack any enemies until you issue a command. To switch on one of these modes, use the currently highlighted, where? Okay, bottom left, control panel. Okay. Next page, in defensive mode, the character will stop fighting after an enemy has been killed or after another command has been issued to him, such as cast a spell or move to another location. To resume combat, you'll need to issue an attack command again. You can use this mode if the character needs to replenish stamina while there's an enemy nearby. A fighting character will not regenerate stamina. Uh-oh! Oh. Oh! Hell yeah! What the hell is this? Some sort of monkey hyena? I'm gonna say yes, it is a monkey hyena. We found a monkey... Oh, it's a ball. It's definitely a monkey hyena. Well. The game isn't playing, apparently. Tutorial. Here's a tutorial. Here's how you play the game. Here's how you play the game. You're dead! Here's how you play the game. Here's how to play your game. You're dead! Okay, luckily it told us how to quick save. I'm sure this is all part and parcel of what it wants us to do, right? It's easing us into it. Aggressive or defensive mode. Do we need to be in defensive mode? Is that what the game's trying to tell us? Let's go defensive. Don't attack the ball? Are you trying to tell me to not attack the ball? Slap it. Slap it. Give it a good slapping. Slap it. That went better. I really like the action of the attack. It genuinely looks like he's just slapping him with the side of the dagger. He hasn't quite figured it out. The pointy bit is what you're supposed to attack with. Just kind of, come on, have it. Why isn't this working?
Every little bit helps.
It does. Oh my god, he works for Tesco's. Thin leather. General information. The minimap. Shown here in a highlighted frame. Wow. They're getting really fancy with their wording. Not just highlighted anymore. Shown here in a highlighted frame is the minimap, providing a quick overview of the game zone. You can use it to see your character's current location. The minimap always shows the entire game zone regardless of how much terrain you've managed to explore. Different coloured triangles indicate your characters and all those they might come into contact with. Green triangles represent your characters, yellow triangles represent neutral characters, and red triangles, you've guessed it, represent enemies. To control the minimap, use the buttons. To the right, they're framed. You can zoom in and out, or set the camera to a default direction. To zoom in and out, use the plus and minus keys. To set the camera facing north, use the N key or the N button. To show or hide the minimap, use the framed upper right button. It's framed. Bang! And the boar is gone. Note when the camera is set to the north, the terrain's orientation on the game screen is the same as the minimap. Example. Now you need to move to the bridge, which crosses the river, in the center of the game zone. Click on the area in the minimap, and the camera will move to that point, providing you with useful scouting information. If you want to point the camera back to your character, just double-click on his picture. Okay. This? You're going to provide me with useful information?
Thank you, Amanda. Here is the gnome news at 10. Pixies still at large. Around Trollbridge 13. Unfortunately, gnome traffic has congested in the area thanks to the build-up. There is less gnome lanes available. We can do this now I'm back. It's true. Unfortunately, there is a shortage of candy mountains in the southern regions. Please go see our website for details. Gnome voice, best voice. Let's go and scout out the area. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm looking at a bridge. I'm being attacked by a boar. I'm dead. This game is brutal.
My God. Okay. Slap it. Slap it. Slap it. This was normal. Yeah. I have a feeling we're going to be using a lot of quick saving. Okay, we've read that. I'm gonna go in the aggressive mode. Right. So we can scout out information? Is that what the game is trying to tell me? Okay, scouting, scouting. Oh, look at us scouting. Aren't we a scouty boy? Yes, we are. In Russia, game plays you. Oh! No, we're going to get attacked by another boar. Sorry, my friend. Let us save before we slap him in face. Press 2. Oh, dang. I ruined it. Wait, are you going to save as a different line? I have no idea. Load? Oh, no, that's just renamed the one that I already have. Fine. Okay. Slap him. Slap him. Keep on slapping. Add it. Thin leather. Real gravy. More balls. Wait, or is it?
Do you know who I am?
Stargamer!
According to the reminder, we have been together for a while.
Welcome back, Stargamer. According to the reminder, we've been together for a while. Oh! Now watch me slap a toad. That was for you, Stargamer. That toad had been saying mean things about you. Just saying. I've now just ripped his legs off. Wow.
This is not your day.
Okay, quick save. Wait, can we quick save? No, that's not quick saving. That's quick saving. Yeah, we got some experience. Text window, part 1. The text window currently highlighted has 2 modes, messages and collected items. To switch between them, use the buttons in the window's upper left corner. In the messages mode, the text window will contain information designed to give you a better understanding of what is happening in the game. There you go. I've lost my place. This includes information about received and completed quests and missions, the items you've picked up, warnings about wear and tear on your weapons. Oh my god, there's degradation on the weapons, guys. The items you've picked up, warnings about wear and tear on your weapons and armor, and characters' dialogue lines. Stargamer, absolutely. I am the wingman to end all wingmen. In collected items mode, the text window will show the total number of items you've picked up in the game zone and give you information about them. You can control the text window with the scroll bar or with the following keyboard keys. Open and close messages, L. Collected items, K. Y. Shrug. L. K. L. K. L. K. Emote only chat is for 1 minute. Have I done it? Oh, I have. Come on, guys. Bring it in. Bring these lovely Magnuses to life.
It is beautiful here.
It is
but
beautiful.
I have no time to stay and admire it.
Oh, no, I've got more balls to slap. All right, guys. It's ball slapping time.
Yes.
It's borscht slapping time. Ding do, guys. Ding diddly ding dang do. Oh. Information window. The information window currently highlighted gives you details about the game characters. If you want details on any character, just place the cursor over him or her. The information window defaults to giving details on your own character, aka the hero. The information window has several modes. See the next screen for more on each one. That is your minute up, guys. That is your minute up. That should have worked. Did that work? Emote only chat off. Okay. Apparently, my button on the stream deck can turn emote only chat on, cannot turn it off again. Can I get a mod to... Thank you, Ananda. Star Gamer, thank you very much for the 130 bits. You have been bitten out. You've been biting, bitting, checking, sitting. You've been bitten out to other streams. Oh, bitting out to other streamers. You should not feel jealous, though. You still return home to me. Bitting. I didn't know that was the doing word. Now I do, though. Stargamer, don't you worry. You make it rain wherever you need to. Thank you very much for the 130 bits. Cooking thing for caboose. No worries, dude. Right. The information window currently highlighted gives you character details. Yeah, we're all good, right? General view shows you general information about the character. Hit locations shows you what damage has been inflicted. Attributes shows you the character's attributes and spell effects. Uh-oh. Smack the wolf. So we can see... Okay, the wolf didn't do anything to us. But we can see that our head, arm, body, leg is fine. Looking good, Zach. Looking good. Special effects. Nothing. I assume it's a good thing to attack all these wolves. I'm going to quick save.
That may prove useful.
That may prove useful. Did I just... Wait. Oh, no. L? Wolf cub fangs. Oh, man, we're killing wolf cubs. Get off it! Spitty little toad. Get out of here! It's not Wednesday! My dudes. Characters can't swim, but they can ford through shallow waters or swamps. The water cannot be deeper than the character's height, or he will drown. Wow. Instant drown. This means a human can ford through deeper rivers than a wolf, and a troll can cross even deeper waters than a human. Example, your character... No, I get it. I get it. Alright? I get it. Gotta love a Wednesday. Is ford a verb? Apparently, we can ford. You ford, I ford, he, she fords.
On my way.
Go after the people who flee. Objective received. Go to village. Leave the ruins is completed. Go after the people who flee has been completed. Go to the village. The village is located east of the ford. Okay. Also, half an hour, do face? How's it looking? Are we looking an hour? Half an hour? I need to know. I need to know these things. We need a safe word. Not a safe word. Okay, we'll call it an hour. Call it an hour. Do they mean fjord? The Lord of the Fjord is mainly implored? Wait, can we like force this? Hold on, I'm gonna quick save. Can we force this guy to go into water that's deeper than? No, we can't. I like that they gave us that little bit of flavor, but technically it's not true. Like they said, you know, if you go into water that's deeper than your character, you will die. No, you just can't go into water that's deeper than the character. Feeling optimistic though, it's just smashed to 98%, and now it's done. Well, thanks for the update. Movement modes. Ooh, okay, this is new. This is very new. Walking, running, making a lot of noise, and using up stamina. Sneaking makes almost no sound. Naturally, sneaking around is slow. Stamina remains constant. Crawling. Crawling character is much less visible to enemies, but moves very, very slowly. Like sneaking, a crawling character maintains his stamina. Okay, so stamina is only for running. I would have thought that, like, sneaking, having, like, a constant squat, would have Would have used up some stamina, but alright, maybe not. You should try to crawl past this ogre. This might be his only chance to get past the ogre alive. If you don't choose this mode, your character will almost certainly meet an untimely demise from that tree trunk the ogre's using as a club. Ah! Turn around. Oh. Oh. You sue that. You say that. You say that. But we are going to take him down. 80. We got 39. It's fine.
I shall risk it.
Oh! Oh!
My hand! My hand!
My hand! My hand! Okay, that was cool. We're dead, though. Interesting. Okay, well, we don't want to do that, then. Delicious. Delicious Zack patties for all. Okay, well, it looks like we're going to be sneaking past. Oh, no, we were going to sneak.
Excellent.
Excellent. You want some ASMR? You got some ASMR.
Just one moment.
No, don't get attacked by a wolf. I'm blaming the wolf. I'm blaming the wolf on that one.
It is impossible.
You've definitely been seen, mate. You don't have to whisper anymore. Oh! Steal for ogre? I'm dead, mate. I'm dead. Don't know what you're trying to say. Okay, maybe it was crawl.
Yes.
Bong.
Yes.
Apparently I can steal from this ogre? No! I'm on the floor! You can't... This game does not want to give me a break. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. We good? We good? It's actually quite fast. If you need to get something from an enemy but don't want to risk fighting him, you can always try stealing it. Stealing from an enemy is a bit tricky. First off, you need to quietly approach him from behind to get as close to him as possible. It's best to use the sneak mode, otherwise you could be heard coming. Family friendly. Once you've gotten close, click the use steal icon. It's currently highlighted. Oh yes, look, isn't it just? This tutorial is entertaining, but for all the wrong reasons. We need that bong as a sound command. Bong. You damn right, Wild Tracer. We do full franchises, which means we do everything. The good, the bad, and the glitchy. Once you've gotten close, click the use steal icon, currently highlighted, and the cursor will change shape. Place the new cursor over the item you want to steal, and click again. When you've stolen what you wanted, you'll need to get a safe distance away from the enemy without him noticing. People tend to get a bit rancorous when they've been stolen from. Someone got the thesaurus out, didn't they? Once you've gotten away, you may move about normally. You can use You can also select the use stealth skill with the S key. Note, not every attempt at stealing will be successful. Your result will depend on your character's use steal skill and the properties of what you're trying to steal. The higher the use steal skill the character has, the better chance of success. Yeah, Purgy. Well, they decided that they were going to actually make a new interface and a new game, rather than just rehash the old game. Once your character reaches the end of the bridge, you'll see two ogres. The one on the right, the full one. Like, really quite full. Just stretching. He's feeling particularly inattentive right now. This means he'll be easy to sneak up from behind and steal from him. Go for it. Basically, try to steal, fail, reload, and repeat. Yep. Save scum. You'll be able to apply your use steal skill in many different circumstances. Also, yeah, I'm assuming 7, right? RT? Two-Face? I forgot whether I got a genuine answer there. You'll be able to apply your thing in many different circumstances when using different objects such as opening doors, turning levers, lifting coffers, etc. To use an item, place the cursor over the item. Cursor will change shape and then click. Your character cannot use every item or object successfully, depending on his use steal skill. Okay. Right. You're on. You're on, Doofface. You're on. So, guys, I will be streaming for many, many, many more hours, but not all of those hours are going to be here. I'm going to be transferring across in about 45 minutes to the Gents channel, which is Archetype, Doofface, Kaido, and myself. Me in the middle, another name for hamburger. Wee. So is this the guy on the right? Ogre with full stomach. What are we playing there? I'm assuming we're going to play some GTFO, and then we're going to be playing some Sea of Thieves. It might be the other way around. I don't know.
Just one moment.
Use steal. Skill 3. Steal something from a character. Alright, fine.
What do we have in our pockets?
Right. Money. Can I get more? Or is this being greedy?
Just one moment.
Okay, looks like you can only do it once. He doesn't have pockets! Where did we just get that from? That's the plan. There you go. Did he just fart on me? Classic. Classic farting ogres. I guess we're going over this way. I think I've retreated enough that I can backstab. Your blows will cause much greater damage if you can catch your enemy unawares and strike them. To perform a backstab, your character must get close to the enemy from behind without him noticing. It's best to use the sneak mode so the enemy won't hear you, and then strike him before he realizes what's happening. If your enemy notices you approaching and switches to an aggressive mode, your blow will not be counted as a backstab, so be sneaky. Okay, when you order your character to attack an enemy, you can specify what body part he should aim for. Use the following keypad keys for precise blows. 4 aims at the left hand, 6 aims at the right hand. Okay, I'm getting the idea here. 1 left leg, 3 right leg, 5 body, 8 head. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. A little Space Invader on the numpad there. To land a precise blow, hold the appropriate key down, place the cursor over the enemy. Your character will aim right at the specific body part until you issue a different command or until the health of that body part reaches 0. If the enemy is still alive, additional blows will not be precise ones. Some of the beings in the game have no arms or legs. Spoiler. If you issue a command to aim at a non-existent body part, your character will just ignore it. All characters' body parts can be protected by armor, which has specified armor properties, so the damage inflicted on such protected body parts is reduced. Okay, that's an interesting way of doing it. If your character loses an arm, he will attack and cast spells much more slowly, because he'll have to do the somatic part of the spell with his nose. A character loses... you can see this information window if he switched to the hit locations mode. Oh, okay, yeah. If your character has lost a leg, his or her movement will be... That's really weird. What? I have a feeling loads of different people worked on this tutorial. Because up until this point, I've noticed that it was always he. He will do this, he will do that, he will do this other thing. However, right now, it's just switched to, if your character loses a leg, his/her movement will be much slower. A character loses a leg when the leg's health falls to 0. You can see this in the information window if it's switched to hit locations mode. Which might also explain why there's been some really weird differences as to the highlighting, which is highlighted now. Head blows are considered critical. They cause 3 times more damage than any other blow. However, the chances of striking the head are much lower than any other body part. Unless you're fighting a beholder, because they're mostly head. We will find out, Purge, I guess. He'll have to do the left arm bit by waving the left arm about with his right arm. Just holding on to it. Okay, there we go. And writing that bit in the sky. Circle, circle, and then an A in the middle of that. Okay, goblin and a goblin. So if we hold A, be sneaky, quick save, hold A, which is a head. Oh yeah, you see that? See the cursor changes? Very subtle, but head, arm, body, arm, leg, leg. Lovely. I'm going to go sneaky and hit the goblin in the head. Hopefully. Oh, backstab critical. His mate is very inattentive and did not realise what's just happened. I'm going to go, wait.
Yes.
Back to sneaking and then back to stabbing. I'll take it. I mean, can we critically backstab an ogre? That's my next question. The game is trying to make me go down one route.
Yes.
But honestly, it seems like a good chance to see if we can backstab an ogre with a full stomach.
Just one moment.
No!
I am no fighter without a hand.
You are no fighter without a hand. Oh dear. Okay, that's fine. Apparently that's a terrible idea. Everyone has heads? Who knows? Guardian, you're gonna go to bed. Good night to you. Thank you very much for stopping by, dude. I appreciate you. Sweet dreams. All the best, mate. Need to bring a ladder. Touché. Strawberry watermelon is actually a really nice flavour. Delicious. Not sponsored, but if you're up for it, Sneak, go on. I went on their website the other day, and I think from the first time I ever looked at there, they've changed the way they do it. So you cannot, you can't apply for sponsorship from Sneak. They are sneaky about the way they do it. They're like, we are always watching. We will find you and offer you a sponsorship. Which basically, in my mind, equates to if you already shout out our product already, then there might be a chance of us sponsoring you. Strawberry watermelon, also pouring that one down. There you go. Cheers to you, RT. Mine and Archetype's mouths taste the same right now. Do what you want with that information. What more do you want for your 12 fluffing quid? Message to point them in the right direction is not a bad shout. Transfer areas. Transfer areas are special places. They are. Enlisted Aquamarina. That is our 24-hour mark. You should be able to announce yourself with the exclamation mark hello command. If you cannot, that means the bot has naffed up. Transfer areas are special places and are marked in yellow clouds of particles in the game zone and yellow blocks on the mini-map. There you go. Use them to move from one game zone to another. Since changing game zones is an important step, you'll be asked to confirm when your character enters a transfer zone. Can you not announce yourself with lurk? No, you can say hello. I mean, you could announce yourself with lurk. That's fine. It doesn't come with a sound command though. Since your character is near the village right now, you've completed the quest and found your way to the human settlement. The only thing left to do for him is to enter it, i.e. use a transfer area. If you're controlling several characters at the same time, you must get them all into the transfer area to be able to use it. You cannot leave some of the characters in the game zone and move others out of it. Each transfer area in a particular game zone is connected with a transfer area in another game zone. Gone cross-eyed. Not all transfer areas are immediately available. You may be unable to access some of them. Areas which are currently unavailable will be clouds of red particles rather than yellow. Bing, bing. I'm pretty sure that's the same bell sound as in Sea of Thieves. So there you go. Quest completed. Reaching people. The village is located east of the ford. Do you want to leave the game zone? Yes, I do. Please wait. We're loading. Right, is it voice acted? Here's the question. Here's the question. Oh
dear.
Yes, it is.
Looks like the whole village is here.
Is that
right. Everyone here? Quiet now.
Right, quiet down.
The elder is going to speak.
Hush up, you at the back.
My people,
Wind your neck.
today is a great day for our village. We all remember the legend about the Chosen One who should appear at the sacred ruins. And now, behold, here he is, in the flesh.
No, I just got drunk and passed out there.
Actually,
Sorry.
I did see some ruins when I came back to my senses. Does that mean I am really a chosen one?
The best food, the best home, respect and honor.
I like that he's
That is what
very
we
stoic.
will
This is
provide
all
for
internal.
the Chosen. He will want for nothing.
Sounds good to me.
The Chosen is our savior and protector.
He hasn't said
Behold
anything.
this brave countenance. This man can deal with any danger.
Oh, so I shall face dangers.
He's just...
Maybe I should refuse the honor before it is too late.
But of course, if he is mayhap an impostor, Gort, what punishment would be appropriate for such sacrilege?
Oh, we would deal with him right away. Just throw him in that fire. Yes, we would.
Ah!
But we all can see
Wait,
the
we
strange
didn't-
clothes the Chosen
We
is
didn't
wearing.
say that we were the chosen one.
His
That was your
brave
friends.
countenance, and most wondrously, his knife, made of real metal.
Right. Now everything is
Have these
clear.
guys all got just like plastic weapons?
Either I shall be the chosen one whom everyone loves, or an imposter who defiled some ruins or other. Well, the choice is easy then.
Yes, I am the chosen, though you may call me Zack. And I do have a metal knife. I shall protect you from danger. Only I would like to know what that danger is exactly.
We knew it. This is our protector. He wishes to immediately plunge into the fray. Lend me your ear, Chosen. Our village has been continually raided by goblins. And those same foul
Hell yeah,
goblins
Nick.
set up a sentry post
Smart,
nearby,
Zack.
lest we decide to retaliate. If any of our warriors leave the village, the goblin watchman sees the weapons and armor and straightaway raises the alarm. But you, Chosen, with your unusual dagger and simple, modest clothes,
No, I
could
don't think
kill
so,
that
Lou.
sentry before he realizes what is afoot.
Got a very
We
similar
shall
lilt.
wait here and pray for your safe return. But we shall not worry because the
And indeed,
Chosen
7-Up.
cannot fail. Go, kill the goblin, and return as soon as you can.
He's smug, isn't he? Quest received, killing the goblin sentry. And everybody's just... They're doing one now. Is it? Are we done? Am I off?
Hello, Joe.
Hello, Joe. Gem. How you doing? Big X, quest area. The cross on the map shows the approximate location of the selected quest. Note there's certain quests the targets can move around the game zone or can be located in different places. In such a case, the cross is an approximation. Pardon me. A goblin sentry watches the village constantly and reports all movements to his tribe. This means that the people cannot take their cattle to pasture or send a force against the goblins. If the sentry sees a soldier, he will immediately run away. So the only one who may get close to enough to him to kill him... Oh, sorry. Close enough to him to kill him is one who does not resemble a soldier. When the sentry is dead, return to the village. The foothills is not a good location to walk alone, especially not if only lightly armed. You need heavy arms. Completion will increase experience by 24. Find the Goblin Sentry. The Goblin Sentry is watching the road to the foothills. His post is very close to the village. Okay. Where are we looking? I assume we go out this way. Good but tired, and myself, yeah, not bad. Nay, bad at all. A little bit sticky. A little bit upset that we can't play Metal Gear Acid until I get a better... Oh, no, we can. But the next 4 games in the Metal Gear series are going to be on the PSP, which means I really do need to get a better upscaler. So, yeah, any suggestions for, like, really, really good, but better if they're cheaper, component to HDMI upscalers, chuck them in the Discord for me, if you would. Global map. You are currently in the global map. This is an overview of your island. Overview of the island your character is on. It shows what game zones are available. Their borders are marked with a yellow frame. Are they? Okay, fine. A zone becomes available if your character visits it at least once, or if he receives a quest to complete there. Your character's current position is indicated with a floating vertical arrow. You can rotate the global map in any direction you wish. The directions at the bottom right of the screen control this. Bink, bink. The name of the island and the game time are shown in the upper left corner of the screen. In the lower left corner, there's a camp entrance button. Click on this to see what items you have obtained, or change your character's weapons and armor, take on new items, etc. Different game zone screens show what quests you need to complete in each zone, and the approximate location of the quest. The quests themselves are displayed with special symbols. If you place your cursor on a zone, its name will appear in the upper right corner of the screen, followed by a list of the quests which are still available in that zone. There's a lot of talking in this one, isn't there? To get more detailed information on the quest you need to complete in a given zone, just click on the zone itself. A quest screen from that zone will appear. Note! An island's maps show only surface areas. The subterranean game zones are marked either as separate areas or with dotted lines on the ground. The global map shows... Oh my god, this is a lot of information to take in. Zones in which you have completed a quest, explored zones, are marked with a darker colour. Your characters can skip through these explored zones by simply clicking on the destination zone. If several such explored zones are adjacent and have connecting transfer areas, you can bypass them all. If we've completed an area, we don't have to go back there, basically. You are not required to complete all available quests within a zone or kill all enemies there in order to make it an explored zone. Zones which are available but not yet explored are marked with a lighter colour. You must pass through a zone in order to complete your current quest. Your character will actually have to enter it and walk all the way through to their destination. Fine. A base, whether a village or a city, is displayed on the island map with special symbols, either with gates or a building. You have at least one base available on every island. If the zone containing a base is explored, you can enter the base directly from the global map. Otherwise, your character will have to walk to the base. Okay. It's a sort about the Metal Gear thing, but yay for being alright. You know that was a slow reply. Getting stuff ready for D&D. It's D&D. So wait, are we foothills? I think so, right? Oh. Oh look, we can turn things. Can't zoom in though. Oh, we can do it with the right hand click as well. What does control do? Fine. Right. I am assuming. Yes. Okay. Foothills, and then in the text underneath tells us what quest: killing the Goblin Sentry. Quest screen. Once you've chosen a game zone in the global map, you'll see a quest screen in the upper right area. Shows a simplified map of the zone. You should see at least one triangle here, and possibly more. The one you want to use to enter the game zone by clicking it. Note that it gets bigger. Notice that it gets bigger. This means that it is selected. And notice, please do notice that it gets bigger. Not always small, it does get bigger. Said that before. If you see no green triangles in the zone map, it means there's another unexplored game zone lying somewhere between your character's current position and the present game zone you're trying to enter. Don't know what that means. Family friendly. You'll need to find it and get your character through it in order to continue. I'm sure that'll make sense soon, right? Is it bigger? I think it's bigger. Available entrances are marked in green, unavailable in red. Okay. Goblin Sentry is watching the road to the foothills. His post is very close to the village. Let's go. Oh, very good. Save. I guess we're going to this giant glowing patch over here. Sounds about right.
Yes.
Yes.
Aha.
Oh.
Here's the Goblin Sentry.
I really do enjoy the voiceovers so far for this game. They are so cheesy. They're great. Your character may use up to 4 different weapons. Okay, this is standard. I understand this at least. Oh, Quir. Q, W, E, and R for each weapon, which will be displayed in the bottom left. It's a very bright, suspicious piece of land. What on earth could we find there? Possibly a goblin. Just smacked us. Well, so much for being the chosen one. We're dead. Guess maybe we should sneak.
Aha! Here's the Goblin Sentry.
Can we hit him in the head? Let's hit him in the head.
Now let the goblins wait for the signals.
Ding, 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 ding. I'm gonna take whatever he's got.
That may prove useful.
I picked up 1 money. It's Kingdom Hearts all over again. Money. I guess we're going back this way. Wow, that is a really, really weird edge to the game zone. Every money counts. Now we can go back to this village. Is this a cutscene or... We good? Wow, FPS in this. Airfar, the Silver Tongue. Near or far, wherever you are. He's there. Killed your goblin, mate.
I am in your debt, Chosen.
Yeah, well,
And I thank you on behalf of the other villagers, too.
you know, it's fine.
Now we can take our remaining animals to pasture without fear of goblins.
I understand.
And if the heavens show some mercy, we can at least keep a small herd. I certainly hope so.
I do not understand, Airfar. There is no
Getting
danger
very
of
chummy.
goblins now, but you talk as if you were about to lose your last pig.
It is not only goblins, but also wolves who attack our herd every
I don't
night.
think we've actually introduced
But
ourselves.
perhaps, Chosen, you could deal with the wolves too?
Do you expect me to run after miserable wolves? That is a job for a shepherd dog, not for me.
These wolves are far from miserable, Chosen. The pack who steals our pigs is no ordinary pack. And its leader, the white wolf,
pig-stealing
is
pack.
more cunning than any dog. How many times has he eluded our hunters? Only you, Chosen, can outwit that beast. Your intelligence and cunning will give the white wolf no chance at all.
And kill the white wolves.
All right. But would not that little dragon scare the white wolf off before time? I saw a little glittering dragon several times here in Gipat. And every time he came just when something was about to happen.
I do not know of this dragon, Chosen. Perhaps you can see more than we mere mortals.
Story. Quest received. Killing white wolf. Sounds good. Sounds good. Maybe we should actually have a chat about the villagers.
I shall be happy to tell the Chosen about the people who live in the village. You already know me. I'm Elder Airfar.
Do
I
I?
have an assistant, a captain by the name of Gort, a very worthy man. He can be a bit rough, but he always carries out my orders to the letter.
Nice.
And if I give him an order,
who are you talking
I
to?
am the chosen, am I not?
Of course you are. But Gort, well, he's not very intelligent. He may simply misunderstand you. It is perhaps better if you
Shade
tell
on
me
Gort.
what you want done, and I will then pass on your wishes to the captain.
And who helps you with magic?
We're being
that
very
is a
uppity
sad
right now.
story, Chosen. A witch named Estera used to live here in the
What about
village.
me?
She was an evil, suspicious, and quarrelsome old woman. But she left to settle outside the village. And now no one may approach her except for her granddaughter,
Amanda.
Ari, and her apprentice. Those poor girls. When I dwell upon their sufferings at the hand of that evil harpy, it makes me cry. The only person who is worse than Estera is craftsman Barba, the Tight Fist, a greedy and traitorous man. He offended the free hunters, thereby bringing the goblin raids upon us.
No, wait a minute. What hunters were that? And how can Barbur be responsible for the goblin raid?
Free hunters live in the woods, not far from the village.
Right.
Usually the goblins strike them first.
Right.
Recently, some of these hunters stole some trinkets from the craftsman's workshop. Nothing serious, just a prank. But
prank,
our
bro.
Tight Fist made much ado about nothing and went to the hunters to demand his trinkets back.
I've been in that
The
show.
chieftain was so upset he did not see the enemy coming, and the goblins raided our village. Thus has our village been on the brink of ruin, and all because of the craftsman's greed.
I see. Is that all you want to mention?
Practically all. Of course, our simple villagers would also be happy to provide assistance to the Chosen, but I do not think their help would be of much value to you.
Was that Izzard? Yep. Yep. This is a poo shop. Everything here is made of poo. Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. How you doing? God, all the rowdy. Right, killing the white wolf. We've got to go back to the same part of the world, apparently, and kill a white wolf. I'm going to run there by double-clicking. Oh, that's right. I'm getting the hang of the game. Foothills, killing the white wolf. While the wolf devours the loot, you could slip up close to him and finish him off with one blow. Ugh. That's a plan. What retro game is this retro game? This retro game is a game that I like to call Evil Islands. I like to call it that because that's what it's called. This is the continuation of the Rage of Mages franchise. So the franchise goes Rage of Mages 2, and then Evil Islands. Set in the same universe, created by the same dudes, just a different title. And a different style of game. Well, a different engine. Same style of game, I guess. Still an RPG. That's one of the best reasons to call it something. Less ragey, more evil. To complete quests successfully, use all opportunities provided in the game. All of them. Not some, all. During combat, you can pause by pressing space. In the pause mode, you can assess your character and enemies' health using data displayed on the information window and order your character to attack particular enemies, cast spells, change weapons, or set them off in a particular direction. All of your orders will be carried out as soon as the pause mode is switched off. You can order one of your characters to follow another game character. To do that, click on the follow icon, which is this one down here. You can switch on the camera tracking mode. To do that, double click on the character's icon in the lower part of the screen. The camera will follow you. Ta-da! Wow, we are really zoomed out. That's because I zoomed out last time I was here. Clever, right? Evil, does that mean more? Oh! Hello? Interesting. I'm being attacked by 2 boars. This might not go well. I'm going to hard save? That's been a while. We'll overwrite that hard save. Oh god! Okay, let's see. Let's do this a few times. Can we, like, attack its head? Can we get a critical hit? Okay, we can attack the head. There we go. Always go for the head. Grab the boar by the horns, as the old saying goes.
Where is my loot?
Oh man, we've got a really bruised right hand.
It should not go to waste.
What's going on up here? Oh no, our arm is in not a great way. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's healing. Very slowly, but it's healing. God, it's all lovely, disgusting purple colour.
You were begging for that.
How dare you, Two-Face? How dare you come in here and start talking about other streams? Other streams! Oh, wait, you're talking about the stream that I have with you.
I concur.
Okay, White Wolf. Adult Wolf.
This is not your day.
Give her the head. Give her the head.
And who is next?
Okay, Wolf Fangs. That one. Are you in on this?
I concur.
Objective completed. Distract the wolf
On
pack.
my way.
I think I did a thing. Did I? It's difficult enough to defeat the white wolf even one-on-one, but if a creature has a whole pack fighting with him, it becomes almost impossible. However, you could try and distract the pack by scaring the boars to make them run. Mayhap the wolves will rush after them, leaving their leader alone for a time. Let us do this. Sneaky beaky. Backstabbing the white wolf. You can inflict much greater damage on your enemy if you catch him by surprise and strike him from behind. Calling that a backstab, apparently. But the hit will be counted as a backstab only if the enemy didn't notice you. This means you must get close without being noticed. Use this sneak mode for this. This technique is especially suitable for enemies stronger than your character, such as the white wolf. It's a young white wolf. We're going to go for the head. For a critical damage.
Have a nice long rest now.
Ding ding. Hey, look, there's the little dragon again.
It will be no good.
I've got a white wolf's head apparently in my inventory.
Yes.
Good to know.
Yes.
Shannon is calling together
I
a team to loot
concur.
as much as possible from the local town in rebellion, and Ananda is joining Shannon. And Yaska's woofing. Good old woof. Oh. Hey! You can stay away from me. Go for the head. Go for the head. I'm dead. Go for the head. Unless you're dead.
Die.
Can I get some critical strikes in? Come on, man. Get them sweet critical strikes. Critical. Why was that 0? We're dead again. I feel like this was this could be better. Why? We killed him. We killed one. Get that critical strike. 2. All right, run away, Zach. Run away. Oh, okay, you're dead. Can we run away? Is that a thing we can do? We are very much getting chased. Come on, Zach. A little bit more urgency, please. I do want to leave the game zone. We are getting chased. We are bloodied and bruised. I've got the white wolf head. About the dead white wolf. I got the head. That good? Look at me, I'm Sandra D. What the hell? Why did I start singing that?
Right. That is one headache less.
I
Get
knew
it?
the Chosen could not fail.
Get it?
This is a great day for our village. The White Wolf is dead. Long live the Chosen.
All right. Calm down. So I killed a cub and had some fun, too. There is nothing extraordinary in that.
Your modesty becomes you, Chosen. But if this indeed is so unimportant to you, then perhaps you could give the head of the wolf to Captain Gort. This would increase his prestige in the village.
Wait, what?
What insolence! And what a cunning old fox! Now I will have to give the wolf's head away, or they will say I do not keep my word.
Oh, all right. He may have the head.
What a generous man you are. The most difficult task is nothing but fun to you. But perhaps you would like to have some more fun.
Ooh, we got some money there.
The captain has a plan, and I would appreciate it if you would join him in this. And I shall tell the villagers the good news that the Chosen has yet again agreed to help us.
Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Save. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of our first stream of Evil Islands. Tomorrow we will return. I guarantee it.